Calgary and area sales numbers are holding steady. Why is that? Big John Peterson here with Remax. Welcome to the Market Minute for October 19th, 2022. I'm going to take a look at why are the sales numbers holding steady in Calgary and the surrounding area, where many other parts of the country they're seeing a real decline in sales and huge drops in prices. So when we take a look at the numbers, if you want a detailed breakdown of all the numbers, just follow the link. We provide all of that to you. But when we look at it, we see they're just under 500 new listings in the last week, with over 500, just over 500 sales occurring. Still seeing some good a number of price reductions happening in the market, just over 400 of those. Pending sales are up over 500 new pending sales in the last week as well. So when we look at that, why is the demand staying relatively strong here? Not anything like it was at the beginning of the year, but why is it staying relatively strong here where other parts of the country they're really seeing a collapse in both demand and in sale prices? Well, the number one thing is the affordability. In Calgary, the affordability was very, very strong compared to other parts of the country to begin with. I'm going to do a complete separate video on affordability later this week. Please keep an eye out for it. It'll really go into that in a lot of detail. But what also we're seeing here is that the net in migration to Calgary, to Alberta, is positive. This is the first time we've had more people moving into the province, into the city on a year over year basis since 2014. So from 2015 to 2020, 2021 even, more people were leaving the province, leaving the city than coming back in. Why are they coming back? Well, number one is affordability. But what is that affordability doing? Well, what it's doing, it's attracting companies, businesses, jobs, and where there are jobs, people will go to those marketplaces. And as there's more people coming, as there's jobs here, what we will see is continued demand, good, strong demand for product in our area. Now, what that's done is that we've seen that the prices are stabilizing. Lower price properties, we're still seeing a good, strong demand on those. But what we are seeing is higher prices. We're seeing some cracks in that demand. If you take a look at a variety of areas, we're seeing that overall in Calgary, prices are relatively stable. When we break it down into particular price points, particular kinds of properties, areas, we can see that from a month over month basis, there's some of the benchmark pricing that is coming down, maybe 1 or 2%. Now, on a month over month basis, that's not very much at all. That is a great news for us, especially when we're seeing some other parts of the country. We're seeing 5% decreases, 10% decreases in as little as a month or two. We're seeing 1, 2%. So the prices are very, very stable here. What does this mean for you if you're looking to sell? Well, it means that if you've had your property for more than 6-9 months, that the price has gone up significantly. It'd be great to maybe take a look and see what that equity looks like in your property, especially if you've been in your home, let's say 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and you're thinking about making a move. There is going to be great equity in that property. Might be a great time to look at accessing some of that equity, selling the property, making a move. What it means for buyers is, as we're stabilizing, what it means is that you're not in those crazy bidding wars, having to make decisions spur of the moment, offering $50,000, $100,000 over asking price, all those things that we heard about in the spring. So we're seeing that those prices have stabilized. Yes, interest rates have gone up, but if you're not having to pay $100,000 over asking price and getting a better price for the property by staying out of some of those bidding wars, the increase in interest rates is temporary. We are looking at potentially as quickly as 2023, seeing those interest rates come down. So when you're looking for mortgage product, here's something important. Getting locked into a 5-year fixed rate mortgage may not be the best idea right now, especially if we're going to see interest rates start to ebb and flow and start to maybe soften up a little bit through 2023, 2024, 2025. You don't want to be stuck in these higher interest rate environment and having locked in your mortgage there. So if you're thinking about refinancing, we've got some great mortgage partners, mortgage brokers that we can put you in touch with. Thinking of buying, there's opportunity out there. There's more inventory for you to choose from as the marketplace has settled and you're not in those crazy bidding wars. And if you're selling, hey, the value of whatever you're owning right now has gone up significantly over the last few years. Let's take a check and a temperature of what that equity looks like, what maybe the marketplace looks like for your property. Any questions at all, please reach out to us and keep an eye out for the affordability. You're going to be shocked at what some of these numbers are. You think, there's some people that feel Calgary is expensive. Wait till we start talking about some other areas in Canada and how expensive it can be to live in some of our major cities. Talk to you soon.